Okay, everybody, welcome, welcome. We're live. I'm just going to make my screen a little bit bigger. We're having kind of a crazy night here. I literally just ran in the house. Everybody's eating right now. I ran in the house from the garage with my car, and it's been a little bit of a sprint. So here we are. We're going to keep this short and sweet tonight. As you know, if many of you I've spoken to, many of you who are SVP tonight are already in my signature program or I've spoken to you on a free call. I'm Kellie-Ann Bria. I am the owner of this group, the leader of this group, the founder of the Accidental Entrepreneur. And the Accidental Entrepreneur is all about teaching women, typically on the plus side of 40, the simplest and fastest path to start an online business from scratch. Or to restart if you're stuck in what I call the messy middle and you're not making any progress. Typically you have to go back and look at all that foundational work, and that's the restart. You have to hit the restart button. So just a little bit about me. And again, if you have questions as we move along, put them in the comments. I can tell you right now, I'm terrible at answering comments live. I will get to them later because between all the screens, I sometimes don't see them, but make sure if you're watching to let me know you're watching. If you're going to watch this on the replay, let me know where you're watching from, and I will make sure to follow up with all the comments. So just to let you know a little bit about me, so you're not like, who is this giant head? Why should we listen to whatever she has to say? Here's a little bit of a breakdown of who I am, what I do, what's going on in my world. Bria Marketing I started Bria Marketing probably about 2 decades ago. That really started out as a corporate consulting business, doing a lot of marketing communications. For those of you who don't know, I started off in television and radio and then made the jump to marketing communications. And so my Bria Marketing was really a consulting business, or still is a consulting business, typically working with healthcare businesses around Montreal. We branched off and we built a brand under Bria Marketing, which is more of a consumer-based brand, and that's what you guys know me for, the Accidental Entrepreneur. And the Accidental Entrepreneur is based on my simple methodology, the simple pathway that will show you how to get started, how to start lean and launch lean, so that you can create your offer and start your business, launch your business, FAST, fast. Under the Accidental Entrepreneur, we have my signature program, but we also have List Builder Academy, which shows you how to build a list of potential buyers, and the Tiny Digital Product Accelerator, which shows you, okay, and teaches you how to create a tiny digital product, a product at an anyone can afford price that you can work into your current suite of offers on your product, on your value ladder. So there you go. And then I'm also a partner at a clinic here in Montreal, a specialized pelvic health clinic here in Montreal called Kinetex Point Claire Santé Pelvienne. So that's a little bit about me. So what I'm coming at you with here, I'm going to be bringing information forth tonight, things that I know to be true, okay? Things that I know to be true. So here it is. During a recession, this is where we are. This is why we're all gathered tonight, because I can guarantee that a lot of you are freaking out. I get a lot of these messages saying, Kellie-Ann, I spoke to you last week and I really want to jump into your program, but I'm stressing out because everybody's talking about doom and gloom, and interest rates are falling, and prices at the tank and at the grocery store is sky high, and typically people are talking about people getting laid off and unemployment, and then there's the stock market that's in decline. Here it is. The good news is that, like everything else, that's all temporary. That is part of, the human predicament, and we go through recessions. This is what it is. Recessions come and go, and the sun rises and sets. So tonight we're going to talk about 20 recession, ready online businesses that you can start today. So regardless of any uncertainty in the economy, we're going to talk about 20 real life examples that tend to thrive. So if you are here because you're scrambling to supplement your income, or you're dreaming of starting a side business, doing something that you love, that you feel passionate about, If you've got that fire in your belly and this is something you've always wanted to do, figure out a way to monetize your dreams so that you could show up and serve at a much higher level. Or maybe you're neck deep in what I called, and I just referenced that messy middle. You've been trying to DIY your business and you do not have steady clients. You do not make any type of steady income. And again, here it is. This is not about making a $10,000 month or a $5,000 month. For some of you, making an extra $500 a month, that's all valid. Okay. Some of you you want to make your 5,000, your 10,000. It's all good. The plan that I work with and the plan that I teach will help you build a profitable and meaningful business on your own terms. So regardless, wherever you are, okay, on the stratosphere right now, I can guarantee that, perk up your ears. We're going to talk about some real life examples and we're going to keep it short and sweet. So 2 things you need to know. This is a reminder. 2 things you need to know to make money online. You need an offer, something that people want and need, and you need an audience of people who are able and willing to buy. Now, pay attention. Something people want and need. Just because they want something doesn't mean they need it. And that affects the buying process. And people who are willing and able. Just because they're willing, they may not have the ability to buy. Just because they have the ability to purchase, they may be unwilling. So all of these things have to align. But when you scale it all back, the 2 things you need, an offer, an irresistible offer, and I did a post on that today in the group, the difference between a product and an offer, and those are miles apart. You need an offer, not a product, and you need an audience, okay? So it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. So the goal today is we're going to squash your fears. We're going to get you off that freak out wherever you are. And we're going to show you that you don't have to put your dreams on hold. Don't send me another message saying, I'm still thinking about it. I got to wait till this is all over. Okay. We're going to get you prepared and ready to handle an uncertain economy with some really simple businesses you can start today that do not require deep pockets, that do not require a large team, that does not require you to stock inventory in your garage. Okay, so these are simple, real businesses that either I know work. Okay, I've taught other people. I know people in my sphere of influence. These are true and tried, tested, true, tried. How does that go? I can't remember. It's too late for me. So reminder, while the gas and grocery prices have soared and the stock market has stumbled, you don't have to stumble, okay? Don't let this be uncertain. Don't let an uncertain economy be the epic, note you need and have been waiting for from the universe. Like, dear Kellie-Ann, this is the universe speaking. Things are gray. Like, don't make any large moves. Stay small, stay stuck. Squash your dreams, let other people, make the big moves. You don't have to. So that's your reminder. That's your reminder. I guarantee that there is somebody on the other end of a screen or the other end of a phone, okay, somewhere in the world that needs what you have to offer. So what makes a business recession ready? Now, notice I do not say recession proof because I really don't believe in all this jargon. Let's recession proof. No such thing, okay? No such thing. But you can ensure that you start a business, okay, that is recession ready, that is ready to handle an uncertain economy, that is ready to handle what comes at it. And what makes a business recession ready is, you provide some sort of an essential service or you sell a consumer staple like toilet paper. There you go. You help people save money. Think about it. If you can provide an offer, if you can offer somebody something that helps them save money or that they absolutely can't live without, that's critical, essential, you're on the right track. You stand a solid chance. Okay. But what also makes a business recession ready is your ability to diversify. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But because, typically online businesses are small and we don't have large teams, depending on where you are and what type of business, you're able to be really agile and you're able to react to changes in the market and diversify your offers. So, and that's something I know a lot about, diversifying. Okay. I've survived and thrived during recessions before, so I'm not freaking out. I knew how to diversify. I knew how to change it up. I knew how to adjust my offers. I knew how to target a different market I knew how to change my messaging. Okay. I was agile. So online businesses thrive. I just mentioned this. I got ahead of myself because typically they're inexpensive to start and run. Okay. The world is your oyster. There are no barrier. The barrier to entry is super, super low. You can serve a broad audience. You could be selling to somebody in Sri Lanka. You could be selling to somebody in Kansas City. You could be selling to somebody in Yellowknife. Okay. And you can react quickly. You can adjust your offers. So that's about being agile and being able to react and diversify quickly. And that's why online businesses typically thrive. The best part is, okay, like I said, you can quickly start and you can operate using low-cost services that are readily available. You can start like a small home-based business part-time, so you have a backup source of income, or you can build an online business into your main source of income. So wherever you are, whatever your dream, get on that free call with me and I can meet you where you are and tell you, okay, how are we going to make this work? But so you can start a business that actually serves you. And, your life can work around it, not your business works around your life, not your life working around your business. So there are a lot of different ways. A lot of people say starting an online business, oh my God, is that like 40 to 60 hours? No, some people come in and like I said, they want to have just some part-time sort of side business to supplement an extra 500. Some people just want to build it into their 9 to 5. Many, many, many different models. Okay. So while there are no businesses that are entirely recession-proof, remember I said that, okay, there are those that fare better during economic downturns, okay? Many actually thrive. And here's something super interesting. Did you know that companies like Kraft, Pizza Hut, FedEx, what did I see? Airbnb, all of those companies actually were launched during a recession. Google it. It's the truth. So we're going to get into the meat and potatoes, the protein of the presentation. 20 recession-ready online business ideas that you can start today. You do not have to wait. You do not have to wait. Don't let all that baggage and all that inner, negative self-talk, whatever, mind frame you're in right now. Don't let this be this little blip on the radar. Don't let it be the excuse you were looking for. Okay. So 20 recession-ready online business ideas you can start today. In no particular order, okay? And most of them, I'd say 15 out of the 20, I either have women in the program right now working on those businesses or women that have created and launched those businesses and are operating quite successfully. So number one, content writing. Content writing, what I mean by that is writing web content, writing newsletter content, writing blog content, writing social content. It could be writing white papers, writing case studies, writing and generating content. There will always be a demand for content. Why? Because people buy simple and they buy simple and they buy shortcuts. That's what people buy. You tell them it's simple, you tell them it's going to shortcut it. People don't want to write generally. I tell you that 9 out of the 10 people, women who come into the program, they will tell me like, listen, the last thing I wrote was my grocery list. I can't do this stuff. So people outsource content writing all the time. And remember, as we're going into this, this uncertain sort of gray zone, typically think about businesses, think about corp, think about the types of people and the types of departments are the first to be let go. Marketing. Marketing. I've been in marketing long enough in a corporate environment. I know they love to let marketing go. They love to let HR go. They love to let admins go. So content writing, businesses will be looking for content writers, even online entrepreneurs. That's a huge business right now, regardless if it's, recession or not. Video production, graphic design, podcast creation and editing, website creation. All of these 5 will be in demand as long as there are websites, as long as we operate online. Okay. I mean, none of that's going anywhere anytime soon. 6, blogs. Monetize a blog. Think about what people are looking for during a recession and provide content that addresses their concerns. Like, I'll become the coupon maven, become the meal planning guru, talk about budgeting. So figure out what people are looking for. consider affiliate marketing and get paid for your content. This has a longer monetizing a blog. I mean, obviously, I'm talking to you if you're a writer, you love to write, maybe you already have a framework, because this is a little bit of a longer go-to-market because it's content and eyeball dependent. But I'm telling you, okay, none of this is going anywhere anytime soon. Downloadable products like ebooks. People will still be paying for and downloading and hitting the download button. That could be a tiny digital product. It could be a suite of ebooks. It could be downloadable products. It could be Photoshop. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm having that moment. I want to say shortcuts, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so anything that you can hit download on and have something delivered to you electronically, okay? So it could be PDFs, it could be checklists, it could be ebooks. You can monetize all these things. You can bundle them all up if you have a current business, bundle up all those free assets and all of a sudden attach a price tag to it. Digital courses teach somebody something. People buy simple, they buy shortcuts, they want to learn. People are always looking for ways to supplement their income, particularly when, you know, there's a change in their circumstance, right? People are always looking for a way. That's why many of you are here tonight. So give them what they want. Where are we? Virtual assistant. I can't stress this enough. Now, some of you, I've spoken to you, you want to start a VA business. Awesome. Yes, you are competing against a foreign market, which is why I tell people niche down, offer very specific services. Target services that are typically expensive to hire. Target services that are typically the first ones to be let go during a recession. Companies will be looking for affordable solutions to full-time employees. They will be looking for, you know, if you're a VA or you're looking to start a VA business, like get in touch with me, get into the program, because I want you to niche down. I got a ton of ideas. As an example, you could just be, you know, a virtual assistant, but you specialize in, I don't know, healthcare clinics. I'm just, you know, spitballing here, but you got to niche down. Just don't hang your flag and go, I'm a virtual assistant. That means nothing. It's way too broad. It's way too broad. I've had people say they're virtual assistants, and then when I talk to them, they don't write copy. They don't know, you know, 5 basic CRMs. They don't know any design software. I'm like, okay, well, what do you do? Oh, well, I book appointments. Well, it's misleading. Okay, so virtual assistant, niche down and offer very specific services that are typically expensive. Think about it. Let's see. This could have been like 10 slides. E-commerce, sell people stuff. So here's an example. Flea market flipping, upcycle clothes. Last night my husband came home. He said, check out this site. And it was a site from Toronto, and it was an auction site, and they were auctioning off Lego sets and different toys from businesses that had gone bankrupt, that had closed up shop. And so as an example, I could go on there and buy a 6,000 piece Harry Potter Lego set that's valued at $600 for 150 bucks. I could take that, buy it for 150 bucks, and I guarantee you I could sell that for 400 on Marketplace. It's still a deal because it's got a price tag of $600. So there are so many models around this. It does not have to be super fancy. Okay. You see these people all the time. How many times have you gone into a grocery store or Walmart and you see people's carts full of the most random stuff that's liquidated? They are flipping that. They are selling that. Okay. E-commerce, you can sell exclusive content, subscription services, membership services. You're selling something exclusive online. Healthcare is somewhat impervious to a downturn in the economy. Think essential healthcare. What do people absolutely need? The first thing that's coming to mind is your toothpaste. I don't know why. Remember the toothpaste, toilet, all those toiletries. If you could figure out a model around that. One of the, when the recession hit, at one point it was a recession, but I guess it was about I don't know, let's say 18 years ago. What do they come every 7 years? And I was working at that point as a consultant because I talked about being agile and being able to pivot when the recession hit. I just targeted companies that I knew would be letting go of their marketing departments. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But the point is, this was a healthcare company and it was somehow impervious, okay, to the recession, because guess what? People do not turn down, they do not stop purchasing orthotics or prosthetics or equipment for diabetes. Okay. So healthcare, huge, huge. Advertising services, 100%. Companies will be looking for customers. That is a no-brainer. Figure out how to fill their pipeline and sell them advertising, whether it's Facebook or Google. I've got somebody in the program right now, and she's looking to create a digital a digital offer. And, and I told her, get specific, niche down. You could just go out there and say, okay, and approach very specific companies. I'm going to cold call or whatever, XYZ company, and I'm going to pitch them my Facebook and Google advertising services and basically tell them, like, listen, you're looking for customers. I'm going to get you customers. I'm going to get you eyeballs. So advertising services aren't going anywhere. Content creation, I'm talking about user-generated content, posts, reels, stories, newsletters, ads, audits, all under content creation. Okay, I talked about copywriting before. This is just content creation. I know people out there who just create memes and sell memes. Okay, and make a living selling memes, make a living selling just doing reels and posts, make hold on, I gotta close this. Somebody is, I don't know what they're doing here. So content creation, think about the types of businesses and the types of people, or small business, medium business, corporate business, could be just online entrepreneurs, whatever. What do they need, and give it to them. TikTok, I just worked with somebody and they built a whole business around a course that taught people how to use TikTok, and then a done for you services, their whole business model. So content creation. Consulting, again, get specific. Think about areas of business that are critical but costly, okay? If you have all of these skills in your wheelhouse, I'm talking about tax services, bookkeeping, accounting, and investment counseling, debt counseling, financial planning, cost reduction. If these skills are in your wheelhouse, hang it your consulting shingle, okay? This is how I survived the last recession. I created a consulting offer. I went into companies. Here's where I got super interesting. This was back in the day. I opened up the wanted, the job ads, and companies that were looking, okay, to hire junior marketing people, etc. I call them up. I'm like, don't hire people, hire me as a consultant. And I did that. I landed a client. That client had me on a retainer for almost a decade. Okay, so you got to get creative. You have to get creative. And if you have a business you're stuck in the messy middle, this is the time to be agile. Okay, so if you have any of these skills in your wheelhouse, consulting, but get specific. Just don't hang your shingle out and go, I'm a marketing consultant. That means nothing. Okay. 16, sell a skill you already have. This is the low-hanging fruit. Okay, sell a skill you already have. Maybe you speak 3 languages, teach other people how to do it. Maybe you're a super duper graphic designer and you're like a wizard on Canva. Maybe you're a Facebook ads genius. Maybe you are great at translation and just did a certificate. I don't know. There are a million different skills. Maybe you know how to, I don't know, meal plan with, a family of 4 for $50 a week. Sell a skill you already have. And that's why when we, as part of my signature program, I always tell people, let's do an inventory of your passion, your talent, and your skill. Those 3 things need to come together. So do you have a skill? Like, let me know. Pretty sure you can monetize it. Professional training and services. And what I mean by that is, okay, resume writing, interview prep, test prep, essay writing, team building. Think about anything that you could go in and offer. I worked with someone, I think it was about 18 months ago, and their whole business is built around resume writing, cover letters, and interview prep. People were looking, right, with this great resignation after COVID. People were looking to capitalize on the market, and they were looking to change their circumstance and change jobs. Well, this person came into the program, and I think within like 30 days, we had a crazy offer put together. And this is their entire business model. Redoes your CV, redoes your cover letter, and preps you for the interview, wrapped up in a bow. Super simple sell. You could do the same thing with targeting students, you know, test prep, essay tips on how to write an essay. How many people have their kids go away to university or college like they don't know how to write an essay? And then you're looking for services. I mean, there's a bunch. Homeschool. I had somebody start a business, and they were just targeting excuse me, homeschool, moms who homeschool, but children with learning difficulties. There are a lot of different options under the professional training and services. Okay, this could have been broken into, like I said, about 5 other options. Coaching. I didn't even add anything here because talk about low-hanging fruit. I mean, the online world is inundated with coaching, but guess what? We're all running businesses if we started the right way and we were strategic about it. That means there's a market, you know. So a lot of people will say, I want to be a coach, but everyone's a coach. Get specific. I'm a coach for women who are typically, you know, over the age of 40. Okay. So typically Gen X women, I'm a coach for Gen X women who want to start and launch a business. That's super uber specific. Just don't hang your shingle and go, I'm a marketing coach. I'm a sales coach. I'm a healthcare. I get this. I'm a health coach. What does that even mean? If you can get specific, and if, remember what I said, those two things have to align. And if you can target a group of people who have a problem that you can solve, and you can create a one-to-one offer around that, you're off to the races. Okay. So coaching, that is still the easiest. All you need is a signature pathway that will get someone a result, and a microphone and an internet connection. So I could say, if someone were to contact me tonight and we got on a call and I isolated something that you already had passion, talent, and skill around, we could get an offer out, okay, your messaging created, and your business launch before Christmas. 110%. 110%. 19 and 20 are so fun. Pets. Anything related to pets. You know that the pet business is a $25 billion industry in the US. Did you know that? So any type of online business that you can create, any kind of offer, pet food, pet supplements, vitamins, pet grooming, pet, I don't know, pet shampoo, kitty litter, doggy bags, collars, leashes. I worked with somebody last year and they had a custom dog collar business. People buy this stuff. You've never heard somebody during a downturn go, well, I'm going to get rid of my dog. I'm going to stop buying dog food. It doesn't happen. Look at COVID. Look at the uncertainty of a global pandemic. Every person I know in my friend network, swear, all got a dog. I'm the only holdout. They all got a dog. So the pet industry, okay. Babies, finally, babies, they sell it. Look at this baby. Nobody, like I said, in the face of uncertainty says, well, I'm gonna stop providing and loving on the baby, right? Nobody says that. So the baby industry, and that is very, very broad. Toys, formula, baby proofing, clothing, equipment, training. I had somebody, like I told you at the beginning of this, I'm a partner in a pelvic health clinic, but we have a breastfeeding consultant. And I'm telling you, people pay for courses relating to breastfeeding, courses related to sleep training. That's a whole niche market. That's a whole niche market right there. Pets and babies. Now, those are the 20 top ideas, okay? I'm talking from personal experience. People have been through the program. I know this to be true. Just research. There could be 50 other ideas on this screen, but I kept it down to 20. And I wanted to have 20 simple, tangible ideas. So you didn't go away going, what? She's talking about becoming an Amazon, blah, blah, and a drop shipper where you had to go Google what the hell I was talking about. These are very tangible, doable, simple businesses that you can literally start if you have the willingness, okay, to make a serious, dramatic change in your life. This is November 17th. These are businesses that you can start if you take the help quickly. So, recession readiness. I'm talking about creating multiple revenue streams. So, if you have an online business, if you are in that, what I call the messy middle, okay, now you need to look at how to diversify your sources of revenue. Like, as an example, my physio clinic. Okay, we're pivoting now to educational videos, hosting training sessions, offering paid membership practices. We have to figure out ways to diversify. If you're an online business owner, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you're a course creator, you can repackage a product or a service you currently have, give it a new look, give it a new name, bundle up your freebies, take your one-to-one program and create an affordable online course. I have someone in the program right now who's that guru. She helps people free up their time and scale their business by taking that one-to-one content and turning it into a course. She's created a business around it. Or create a tiny digital product. You create a $10 product. Think about it. Could you not right now, if you have a business, create a $10 product and get at least 100 people to buy it? A $10 product? So create multiple revenue streams, repackage, repurpose, and maybe add an anyone can afford offer on your value ladder. And at the beginning, remember I talked about the tiny digital product accelerator, so kind of know what I'm talking about. So whatever your business idea, whatever is going to float your boat right now, remember, you need to build an audience. You need to build an audience of people who are willing and able. If you don't have people to sell to, you will always be stuck. You need to create an offer that is clear on the outcome and the expected time frame. What am I going to get if I open my wallet and hand over my credit card? What's the expectation? How long is it going to take me to get there? Because remember, people buy things that make them money, make them feel good, make them look good, make their problem disappear, or saves them time, money, and creates freedom. That's what people buy. Throw any offer at me, I'm sure it can fit into one of those categories, okay? But you need to be working on building your audience. Find, what is it saying? I said this to someone in coaching, like find a group of starving people and feed them. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's the essence of it. And typically, whatever business you decide, okay, it's going to fall within one of these markets: the health, the wealth, the relationship market. And then you're going to create a sub-market and you're going to niche down. This is the foundational work that I talk about. This is the foundational work. If you don't do this and you just concentrate on all the fun stuff, the website, and what am I going to call myself? I'm going to get my car wrapped and I'm going to get a new logo. That's all vanity. That is not the foundational work, okay? What I'm all about is the foundational work. Let's start off properly. You're going to start lean. You're going to launch lean. Okay, we're getting to the end here, I promise. I want to keep it short and simple. So there are opportunities in every economy. If, okay, you have a well-structured and run business. If you are well-structured, if you have concentrated on that foundation, the message, the market, the method, you can weather the storm because you will be agile, because you won't be spending your time working on the systems in your business and trying to figure out, well, how can I pivot if I'm really not sure who my audience is? How can I change up my messaging and package up some of my offers? I haven't even sold one offer. I don't even know if this is viable. It's been so sporadic. You will not be able to diversify. You will not be able to react properly, because you have not concentrated on the foundational work. And if you don't, it's like building a boat, not knowing if it's going to float. That's where most of you are. I will say to you, hey, do you have a business? Yeah, I have an online business. But ask yourself the question, do you really? Okay. And God bless you. And this is not a shameful exercise. I'm just keeping it real with you. Okay. So, starting lean, validating your idea with real money from real customers, fast, and launching lean. That's the accidental entrepreneur method. You start lean. It's not no deep pockets, no big team, no 10 offers, and you validate your idea with real money and real people super, super fast. And there are ways to do that. And then you launch lean. Okay, that's the accidental entrepreneur method. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to check out all your comments after. I want to give you a sneak peek. Next week, I will be dropping my Black Friday offer, and that's going to be $1 sale. And I'm going to be giving 6 of my best business, my mini business courses for $6, excuse me. Okay. So you're going to get 6 courses. Each one of them are discounted down to $1. This is a Black Friday sale. So what can I sell online to make money? How can I set up my business on the cheap? How can I create an irresistible offer? How can I build a lead magnet system? How do I find paying clients? How to launch without a website? These are all little golden nuggets taken from the Accidental Entrepreneur Signature Program. So if you're interested, this piques your interest, drop me a comment. I'll let you in early. Okay. Now, for those of you who are done, you're done of the excuses, you're done of waiting, you're done of like spinning your wheels, right? You're done. You got a fire in your belly. You want to end 2022 on a high note. On a high note. You want to fulfill a lot of those promises that you've been trying, that you've been, jotting down in your journal. Now is the time. It's November 17th. It's November 17th. So between now and Christmas, a lot of people like to pump the brakes. Oh, it's all going to happen in January. If you don't start now making that big, bold leap, I'm telling you, January becomes February. And then we're talking about the spring. And then before you know it, you're a year into it. And that dream is still, you're still sitting on it. You're still squashing it. It's still a seedling of an idea. You close your eyes. You're still thinking about, oh, what if, how can I? Now is the time. So if you have that fire in your belly, I want you to think about it. I want you to get in touch with me. I want you to book a free call. I want you to jump into the program. This is not a high ticket offer. This is a super duper low ticket offer. This is the path, the system, the lifetime group coaching for life. Access it at your speed, go as fast or as slow as you want. 185 done for you resources, including a sales funnel, my opt-in funnel, my email sequences, my idea validation calculator, my branding worksheets, my simple ways to validate and market your business, my invoicing and bookkeeping files, sample Facebook posts, lead magnet templates. It's all there in the one offer, and that's called the Accidental Entrepreneur. So you go to the accidentalentrepreneur.club, www.accidentalentrepreneur.club. You can book your free call. You can download your checklist, your blueprint. You can check out my free webinar, okay? Or drop a comment below, like, I want this to happen for you. If you are on this and you are the person that's on every free webinar and every free training that the internet has to offer, okay? Ask yourself, why? Why? You want to consume. I had someone say to me, why do coaches, you don't give us the whole solution. My job right now, okay, is to show you what's possible. This is what's possible for you. And when you invest and when you take the leap, that big, bold leap without any proof that's going to happen, okay, then I'm going to show you the how. And I'm going to hold your hand, the virtual e-hugs. Ask anyone who's in the program. I do not disappear. I will show you the how, and you will get there, and you will dramatically change your life, and you will be able to support your family in a way that's simple, fun, and predictable. You'll be able to supplement your 9 to 5. You'll be able to, retire yourself. Okay. You'll be able to have that laptop lifestyle, whatever your dream is. Go to accidentalentrepreneur.club. And if you're interested in my $1 sale, let me know. Let me know below. I hope this was useful for everybody. I wanted to keep it to 30 minutes, so I was almost there. So God bless, and I will answer all the comments later tonight. Bye, guys.